Morning, everybody. 8:48 on this Thursday morning, and this is your pre-opening comment video number 2142. Okay, so we had some earnings today, and we had claims and PPI. Let's start with the biggest number, and that is the PPI. Up zero point 0.2 versus an expectation of up zero point 0.3, which is better. Uh, as far as the month over month, year over year, 2.1 versus last month's 2.6, and today's estimate of 2.3. So that actually is a little bit better. The 10-year was trading around 458 before that came out. It's come down about 2.5 basis points. And the Dow, which had been down almost 200, has also come back substantially. I'll get you that in a second. But let's get to the core. Core was up 3/10. That actually is a little bit hotter than expected. They were expecting to see it come down to 2/10. And the year over year number is definitely hotter, 2.4 versus 2.0. So that's not great news. Ex food, energy, and fuel, 2.8 versus 2.7. So if you don't drive or you don't eat or pay for electricity, you're doing great. Okay, as far as claims came in absolutely in line on both sides. 211,000 in initial claims and still unable to get below 1.8 million at 1.817 million on continuing claims. S&P, which was down as much as 30 overnight and into the print, is now up about 2. The NASDAQ, which was down about 75 and prior to the print was up 5, is currently up about 30. And the let's see, the S&P, as I said, was down 30, down 7, and now up $2. The Dow is has an implied open of about unchanged right now. Right now, it's showing down $4 and change. So those numbers are Nasdaq up 50, Dow down 6.5, and S&P up $3.86. On the earnings front, we had two misses and a beat. And one of those misses was particularly ugly, and that was CarMax. They missed on revenue, diminished sales, price resistance, everything that you could want. Within the last week, that stock was 89. This morning's low after that news is 67. It's come back a little to about 72 and a quarter, which is down 7 or 9%. Fastenal, FAST, another bellwether, also with a miss. Yesterday's high 74.74. Today's low 68.61. The last is 71.34. That's down 340 or 4.6%. And if you have problems, where do you turn? Constellation Brands for a drink. The stock yesterday had a low of 258 and managed to close at almost 265, 264.92, up $1.95. So up in a very ugly market. This morning's high is 276 on their beat, and the last is 267.11. That's still up 219, or about 0.8%. Um, a pretty sharp move from yesterday's low of 258 to today's high of 276. I'm not surprised it's giving back a little of it, but those numbers were really excellent. And one more merger Thursday. Alpine, which is a kidney um, biotech, being bought by Vrtx in the biggest deal that Vrtx has ever done. The price is $65. The last is 64.26, and that's up 17.22, or 36%. My recollection is Vertex did another deal, obviously smaller, if this is the biggest one they've ever done, not very long ago. As a matter of fact, I think they did two small deals in the last several months. So, okay, chart on the screen is the nat gas. It's burned us so many times, but I'd really like to be adding to the position. It's gotten, pretty exciting here, and we do have this low back in mid to late February, higher low here in the end of March with what looks like a breakout and a roll to the upside of the 5 and 20. It's done that before, but each time it's had a kind of a blow off high. So we're rolling to the upside here. We've crossed on this big reversal day, which was a range of 174 to 185. Pretty nice. We did get up as high as 194 yesterday. The MACD is rolling also to the upside. And, fundamentally, this is still the bridge from the worst of the fossil fuels to the cleanest of the fossil fuels. So I'm actually thinking about buying a little more. If we can hold above this 176, 177 to 180 on this little decline, I think we work back to well over $2. You know, like I said, here's 194. This high is 211. Wouldn't surprise me to see it get to that 210 area. All right, everyone. Have a good day. A little bit better than yesterday, and I'll be back